Majo John Madden, Juanito, they call me in Mexico, and I'm in the laundry room of the Haywood Respite Center, which is sometimes the only place I can find that's quiet for shooting a video. I want to do a little talk about solid boundaries. We had a conversation around here today. I am slurring my words a little bit. I'm sorry. It goes with the UTI, urinary tract infection I have. About what makes people feel safe. And there was a new person, and we had really a great conversation of what is it about this place that can help people feel safe, which has happened for me here. And I talked about Brene Brown, who she recognized. She was familiar with Brene Brown's work, who said that her social science research found that the personal quality that's most connected with happiness and emotional health is open-heartedness. And that when I first encountered this notion 6 or 7 years ago from her, I went, yeah, right, absolutely, that's what I'm aiming for. But that the quality that correlates most directly with that is a little less intuitive, solid boundaries. That's one that's a little tougher for some of us nice, socialized, middle-class folks, and always has for a long time. Not anymore. For a long time it was hard for me. But it makes sense that if you know you can protect your boundaries when you need to, it makes it easier to open your heart. So it's a dialectic, and I talk a lot about that. So I want to share some experiences with that. Most of my life, I was way too nice a guy. I've always been a truth teller. I would always say risky truths, and occasionally, if the situation called for it, I would march right into dangerous situations to protect somebody. I just did. But still way too nice. So nice that when I taught college, I was popular at the school. But at the April Fool's spoof newspaper, the spoof on me was that I'm at Thanksgiving dinner and somebody says please pass the turkey. And I say, fuck you. Just fuck you. I'm sick of being Mr. Nice Guy. And I spoofed myself in some kind of personal growth group I was in, where at the introduction I said, my name is John, but people call me Knuckles, which is pretty laughable. But I had a big spiritual experience on June 26, 2019, and the change just started to happen without intending it, without trying. I've become a huge truth teller to the discouragement of some people, and I'm the one who is in a situation. If don't push me, do not push me. And I literally have said to people the old Hulk line, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. And it's true, because I can turn on a dime. And a lovely pastor in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, when I was at the poor person's hospital with the same set of symptoms I've been dealing with, he said, well, that's the Irish temper. He was a fluent Spanish speaker, but he was an American and Irish descent, although not from the old side. But he said, that's the Irish in you. And I like that. I never thought of it that way, but I am proud of my Irish heritage. So what else do I want to say? It came up tonight. There's someone in the program who's irresponsible and doesn't pick up after themselves. And around the table, they were griping about it. And I said, well, let me go catch them. I'm going to go tell them. They said, it's not going to go well. I said, that's all right. So I yelled into the room, hey, you didn't pick up after yourself. God damn it. But they came out and cleaned up. So I like that. It makes me feel solid, makes me feel strong. And people who have tried to pick a fight with me get something they don't expect. And so far, nobody's called my bluff. But I will rise to the occasion and say, you don't want to do that in one way or another. And it feels really good. We need that. It's a good thing to practice. Practice in small ways. Practice with, hey, your mother doesn't live here. And then build up from there to, I could cite many examples, but I won't bother right now. All right, bye.